For ages, the moon has been our quiet guardian, casting its soft light over Earth and sparking wonder from every corner of the world. We've always looked up, charting its craters, studying its ancient rocks, and spinning stories from its dusty patterns. We thought we had cracked its code, that the moon's tale was complete and its secrets safely tucked away in our records. But beneath that familiar face, a hidden truth lay waiting, one strong enough to ignite new ambitions and rivalries back on Earth. China's Chang'e missions, named after the mythical moon goddess, quietly pushed the boundaries of lunar exploration, going further than most thought possible. Their robotic explorers ventured into the moon's most mysterious areas, the far side's shadowed craters untouched by sunlight for ages. In those eternal shadows they found something incredible, evidence that shattered our beliefs and made us rethink everything. This wasn't just any lunar find. The revelation sent shockwaves through scientific circles, tech communities, and global power corridors. Suddenly, the moon wasn't just a relic of the past. It became the ultimate vantage point, a place of huge strategic importance. Whispers of the discovery started to spread, mysterious reports of strange energies and unfamiliar lunar formations fueling global speculation and concern. As more details emerged, it was clear. China had found something with the power to change the global landscape, a resource of unimaginable potential. The real worry wasn't about aliens or ancient civilizations, but a material capable of reshaping economies and rewriting history. The moon has become a prize of immense value, a new arena for those bold enough to tap into its potential. And right now, one nation is leading the charge in understanding and harnessing this lunar breakthrough. The lunar race, once thought over, has reignited, this time with new players and even bigger stakes. Now it's about more than flags or prestige. The outcome could shape the future of nations. The world is no longer silent. Everyone's eyes are on the moon as the next chapter of history unfolds. The moon's hidden wonders are coming to light, and the race for its secrets and resources is just getting started. So what exactly did China's Yutu-3 rover discover during its historic mission to the Shackleton crater, one of the most mysterious and unexplored regions of the moon? The answer? A new, stable isotope, Helium-3 Prime, unlike anything previously found on the lunar surface. Unlike standard helium-3, this rare variant is far more efficient for nuclear fusion, offering the promise of clean, virtually limitless energy for humanity's future. China's team discovered vast, highly concentrated deposits of helium-3 prime, locked away in crystals deep beneath the moon's ancient surface, waiting to be unlocked. Their advanced rover, equipped with deep-penetrating radar and a state-of-the-art mass spectrometer, meticulously mapped and sampled these hidden reserves, confirming their abundance. The data, cross-verified by satellite and ground analysis, revealed a game-changing energy source that could transform the world's power landscape. Incredibly, a single shuttle load of helium-3 prime could power a major country for an entire year, making lunar mining a potential revolution. Whoever controls helium-3 prime will shape the world's energy future, holding the keys to a new era of prosperity and influence. This isn't just a scientific breakthrough, it's a true paradigm shift, with the potential to redefine global power and technology. The moon, once seen as barren and lifeless, is now the most valuable real estate in the entire solar system. With this discovery, China positions itself as a potential global energy superpower, leading the race for lunar resources. The world is abuzz with speculation, but China remains slow to share details, fueling both excitement and growing suspicion among other nations. The treasure chest is open, and for now, China alone holds the key to this lunar fortune. China's announcement triggered a global scramble. In Washington, emergency briefings replaced celebration. The Artemis program suddenly looked inadequate. Scientists worldwide were awed but skeptical, frustrated by China's limited data sharing. The European Space Agency called for an international summit on lunar governance. Russia, India, and Japan accelerated their own lunar ambitions, wary of being left behind. International cooperation fractured as nations prioritized their own access to the moon's wealth. Developing countries saw hope in clean energy, but feared a new dependency on China. The United Nations faced calls for a stronger space treaty to address resource extraction. The world is holding its breath. Will this discovery unite us or divide us further? The moon's new riches have redrawn the lines of global power. The stakes are no longer just scientific, they're existential. The next moves will shape the future of humanity. The greatest fear is monopoly. When one nation or entity gains exclusive control over a vital resource, the balance of power can shift dramatically, leaving others vulnerable and anxious about their future. The Outer Space Treaty forbids claiming the moon as national territory, but its language is vague when it comes to extracting resources. This legal gray area leaves room for interpretation and for potential exploitation by those willing to push the boundaries. If China were to mine Helium-3 Prime, a rare isotope believed to be the key to future clean energy, it could potentially control the world's energy supply, dictating terms to other nations and reshaping global alliances. The moon could transform from a symbol of exploration into a toll booth for humanity's progress, where access is restricted and controlled, not just a place for planting flags and making history. Military strategists worry that a lunar base could serve as a platform for surveillance, advanced weaponry, or even command centers, giving its owner a decisive advantage in any future conflict. The moon is the ultimate high ground. Its control could shift global security dynamics overnight, making it a strategic prize unlike any other. Economically, the discovery of Helium-3 threatens to upend the fossil fuel-based world order, disrupting industries and economies that have relied on oil and gas for generations. Oil-dependent nations could face collapse, while others may find themselves increasingly reliant on China for their energy needs, shifting the global balance of power. The risk is clear. A new era of economic colonialism could emerge, with energy as the currency of power and influence, and the moon as the new frontier for competition and control. The transition to this new reality could be chaotic, destabilizing economies, sparking unrest, and even igniting conflict as nations scramble to secure their interests. For the US and its allies, China's rapid progress is a wake-up call, one that stirs both urgency and deep anxiety about the future of global leadership. The fear isn't just about being outpaced in a technological race, but about losing control of the future itself over energy, security, and influence. The new space race is more dangerous than the first. Its consequences are far more profound, with stakes that reach into every aspect of modern life. The moon's shadow now stretches across every nation, touching every economy, every government, and every citizen on Earth. The world must decide how to respond, whether to compete, cooperate, or find a new path forward in this uncertain era. The US has responded with Apollo-era urgency. The Artemis program is accelerated with new funding and a mandate for a permanent lunar presence. Private companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin are now critical partners. Europe is fast-tracking its moon village, pooling resources for a shared base. India and Japan are launching new missions focused on lunar resources. Russia, facing setbacks, has joined China to build an international lunar research station. Two major blocs are forming, the US-led Artemis Accords and the China-Russia alliance. The scramble is about more than pride. It's a race for resources and strategic position. Billions are being invested in mining, robotics, and lunar construction. The goal, not just to reach the moon, but to master living and working there. The future of global power may be decided by who succeeds first. The lines are drawn in lunar dust. The race is on. China's lunar success is no accident. It's the result of decades of strategic planning. The Chang'e project advanced step-by-step orbiters, landers, rovers, and sample returns. The Chang'e 4 landing on the far side in 2019 proved their growing capabilities. The Chang'e 7 mission, with its advanced rover and flying probe, pinpointed Helium-3 Prime at the South Pole. This layered, methodical approach set a new standard for robotic exploration. Next, Chang'e 8 will test mining and 3D printing tech for lunar construction. The ultimate goal, a permanent international lunar research station by the 2030s. This won't be a temporary outpost, but a permanent, expandable base. Robotic at first, then crewed. China's vision is clear. Space is central to its national rejuvenation and global leadership. Helium-3 Prime gives them powerful incentive to accelerate. Unlike Apollo, China's lunar ambitions are built for the long haul. They're not just visiting, they're planning to stay. Helium-3 Prime offers a double-edged future. On one side, clean, limitless energy could halt climate change and lift billions from poverty. It could power water desalination, vertical farms, and a sustainable future. But the risks are immense. If a single nation controls this resource, global inequality and conflict could skyrocket. The space race could turn militarized, leaving poorer nations behind. Mining the moon raises environmental and ethical questions. Do we risk turning it into an industrial wasteland? The outcome depends on our choices now. Will we act out of fear and rivalry, or pursue shared benefit? International diplomacy and legal frameworks are urgently needed. Helium-3 Prime is a test for humanity. It offers a glimpse of a magnificent future, or a warning of new divisions. The choice is ours. We stand at a crossroads. The moon is no longer just a symbol, it's a strategic prize. China's discovery has changed everything, launching a new era of exploration. Permanent bases, robotic mining, and a space economy are on the horizon. But we bring our rivalries and fears with us. The danger repeating old mistakes, turning the moon into another battleground. Without clear international laws, we risk instability and militarization. Yet, the potential for cooperation is vast. Imagine the moon managed as a trust for all humanity, powering a better world. This future is possible, but it requires wisdom, diplomacy, and a shared vision. We must see ourselves as crew on the same fragile planet. The moon's secrets are revealed. What will we do with this knowledge? The silent watcher waits for our answer.